I'm Dr. Bostone Manyika from Zimbabwe, working for the Ministry of Health at Chitungwiza Hospital. We're a tertiary hospital where I attend to gynecological patients, including women with subfertility. I got to learn about this opportunity for training with Merck Foundation Fertility Training through the Ministry of Health when the First Lady of our country had held meetings with Merck Foundation. I'm very happy to be involved with this training. This training has opened a new world of approach, a new world of understanding how to approach infertile women. It has completely changed my understanding of the treatment protocols, the treatment options that can be provided for women with infertility. As we speak, for infertile women, we basically offer the most basic of services. We mostly diagnose the infertility, diagnose some of the causes of infertility. But as to the options of treatment, particularly in the government hospitals, there's not much we are doing for these women. We mostly use simple drugs like clomiphene, but we are not yet offering the more advanced techniques of IVF and the like, because these would require specialized equipment, specialized units that we then need to set up. This is an important step of training the clinicians and the embryologists that are going to then help set up these units. The only options for these specialized techniques at the moment are available in the private sector, where there's, to my knowledge, 2 clinics offering IVF treatments. There's now there's going to be 5 gynecologists working with a special interest in fertility treatments, and probably 4 embryologists. Of these, 3 of the gynecologists were trained through Merck Foundation, and 2 embryologists were trained through this program as well. The major challenges we are going to have is obviously the setting up of the fertility treatment units, particularly in the government, in the public health services sector. This is going to require a lot of funding, a lot of technical assistance in setting up a unit to cater for the huge burden of the historic cases. Seeing that we didn't have this treatment before, there's likely going to be a huge turnout if this service is going to be made available. Some of the challenges we are facing with infertile couples is firstly the reduced awareness about the causes and treatment options available for fertility. Also, the perceptions and misconceptions about fertility in the society. We find that infertile couples, particularly women, are stigmatized as being the cause of infertility. Sometimes it's blamed it's blamed on the spiritual causes. Sometimes it's termed as bad luck. But I want to let my fellow Zimbabweans know that there's a lot that can be done for infertility. A lot can be done for diagnosis, but also for treatment as well. For me personally, this training has helped a lot in changing my attitude and also approach in helping the infertile couple. I think it will also help in my treatment and also in my teaching of fellow doctors that work under me, that work with me. I think with more and more doctors being able to offer this service in the Ministry of Health and generally in the country, we can then help set up a fertility unit that will be able to help the women in need. We'll be able to spread the word and dispel some of the misconceptions that are going around in the society. Coming back from this training, I would want to advise my Ministry of Health to increase the awareness of infertility, increase the awareness of services and treatment options that may be available, increase the awareness particularly of male infertility. I would also want to advise on the importance of having an infrastructure for infertility treatments available for these women is when they then eventually come for this service. But we also need more trained personnel, more trained clinicians, more trained embryologists to offer this service. So I would advise my ministry to continue sending, making available training options for these critical personnel so that this treatment can become a reality. I would also want to take this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Health for providing this training opportunity. I want to also to thank Merck Foundation for making available the necessary resources so that we can travel to India, spend 3 months with necessary amenities, training, and also Indira IVF Hospital, where we had a very fruitful training. Zimbabwe.